I'd like to call our April Board of Education meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, everyone, for being here this evening. At this time, I would entertain a motion to adopt our agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Mr. Keeling. Second, Mr. Anderson. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Next up, we have our minutes from our Board of Education meeting in March. I would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Mr. Quinn. Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Harn. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Next up, board recognition, Mrs. Bales.
Thank you, Madam President. Every year in April after elections, we do our board recognitions and then reorganize the Board of Education after conducting old business. This year, our district will not experience any transition. While change can bring new opportunities, stability gives us the consistency to continue to grow and achieve goals. I would first like to start by recognizing our current officers. On behalf of the entire school community, I'd like to extend a sincere and heartfelt thank you to our Board of Education officers for their outstanding service and leadership over the past year. Your commitment to excellence, your countless hours of work behind the scenes, and your unwavering dedication to the success of every student has not gone unnoticed. In times of challenge and change, you remain steadfast, guiding our district with wisdom, integrity, and compassion. Thank you for everything you've done and continued to do. The first person I would like to recognize tonight is Mrs. Janelle Rao, President. Mrs. Rao has completed her first term as president. Mrs. Rao is calm, collaborative, and committed to the long-term success of our district. Her guidance and support are invaluable. She is an active listener who values input from others. She gives time and energy beyond what is expected because it matters, and she's here for it. On behalf of the district, it is my honor to give you a small token of appreciation. Next, I'd like to recognize our Vice President, Mr. Rick Harn. Mr. Harn understands and reflects on the values of the community while balancing the needs of all students. He attends meetings consistently and participates fully, constantly seeking opportunities to better serve the district. He provides constructive feedback to me and other staff members regularly. His knowledge, support have been a tremendous asset to the Board of Education, staff, and community. Thank you, Mr. Harn. Thank you. Next, Mr. Charles Quinn, Treasurer. Mr. Quinn always keeps the best interest of students at the core of every decision. He listens actively, respects diverse perspectives, and works to build consensus. He advocates for academic success, social-emotional well-being, and high-quality learning environments for all students, no matter their background. He is a true cheerleader for all. Thank you, Mr. Quinn. Last but not least, Mr. Andy Anderson, Secretary. Mr. Anderson advocates for a safe and supportive learning environment. He is reliable and always willing to assist wherever is needed. His thoughtfulness, historical perspective, and experience are a valuable asset to our Board of Education. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Again, I want to extend our gratitude to outgoing officers for their service and commitment to our schools. We look forward to a productive and collaborative year under our new leadership, which will be elected here in a few minutes. I would now like to recognize our board members who have completed their 3-year term and have now been elected to serve another 3 years, Mr. Aaron Pondrum and Mr. Charles Quinn. It is my honor to present you with a token of appreciation for completing your term on behalf of the Waynesville School District, and also welcome back. We thank you for your commitment and service to the district and for volunteering your time for the service of the education of our community's children. Come on up, guys. You want both? Thank you. Okay. Today, again, marks an important step in ensuring continued leadership and governance for our school district. We appreciate the contributions of this excellent team and look forward to the great things to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Bales. On behalf of the board, I know that we appreciate the recognition, even though that's not why we do it. I appreciate everyone's passion, and it's been a joy as this last year to have everyone's support from you and our district team. At this time, we have a couple of action items to finish before we go into our reorganizational meeting. Action items, Transportation Handbook, second reading. Dr. Goforth.
Thank you, Madam President. Attached for board consideration and adoption is the 25-26 Transportation Handbook. Administration requests approval as presented.
Do I have a motion? Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Do I have a second? Mr. Pondrum, thank you. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Next up, we have our Waynesville Career Center course additions. Mrs. Long.
Thank you, Madam President. Administration requests approval for the attached new courses and course update for the Waynesville Career Center for the 2025-2026 school year.
There's some exciting stuff in there. Thank you. Do I have any questions? Or if not, I would entertain a motion to approve. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Harn, thank you. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Thank you. 2025-2026 staffing plan. Dr. Goforth.
Thank you, Madam President. Attached for board consideration and adoption is the 2025-2026 staffing plan. Administration requests approval as presented.
Okay, if there are no questions, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Mr. Harn, thank you. Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Pondrum. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Thank you. And finally, election results. Mrs. Bales.
Thank you, Madam President. We have the official results of the school board election. I'd like to thank all community members and stakeholders that came out and voted. With that, administration makes a motion to accept the election results as certified by the county clerk of Pulaski County.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Quinn. Mr. Lurcher, I have a second. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Welcome back to the board, gentlemen. At this time, we are going to adjourn, sign, die. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Thank you, Mr. Keeling. We have a first, and Mr. Harn is a second. All in favor, show of hands. So at this time, Mrs. Bales is going to serve as a temporary chair while we conduct our elections. Or I guess first we're administrating the oath of office.
Yes, thank you, Madam President. At this time, we'll have Mrs. Ace, who is the Secretary of the Board of Education, swear in our two recently elected candidates, Mr. Aaron Pondrum and Mr. Charles Quinn.
Support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Missouri, and that I will faithfully and
impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of school board member
of school board members
in and for
and for
the Waynesville R6 School District,
the Waynesville R6 School District,
County of Pulaski,
County of Pulaski,
State of Missouri,
State of Missouri,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability. To the best of my ability.
according to law.
According to law.
All right, just need your signatures on this. Mr. Condon, you're over here, and then Mr. Quinn, you're over here.
Thank you, Megan.
Welcome back.
As per Board Policy BCA, I will serve as temporary chairperson to call the meeting to order and to facilitate the election of officers. It is recommended the board approve the candidates for board officers. If approved, these offices will be assumed immediately. Just to review, I will accept nominations for president. Seconds are not required by Robert's rules, as a member can rise to accept or decline the nomination after each nomination. I will say the candidate's name and ask if there are any further nominations. A motion is not required to close nominations unless it is apparent that individuals are being nominated as an honor only and have no intention to serve. After a reasonable time for nominating, we will close the nominations. Next, I will ask for all those in favor of candidate 1, those in favor of candidate 2. If there is only one candidate, move to approve the president by acclamation. At this point, the new president will assume the responsibilities of taking nominations for other board office, electing the vice president, secretary, treasurer, and MSBA delegate. At this time, I open the floor and take any nominations for president.
Mrs. Bales, I'd like to make the nomination as the president, Mrs. Janelle Rao.
Okay, we have Janelle Rao nominated for president. Mrs. Rao, do you accept?
I do.
Okay, Mrs. Rao has accepted. Hearing no other nominations, we move to select Mrs. Rao by acclamation. It's back over to you, Madam President.
Thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity and the support of everyone on the board. At this time, I will need a partner as vice president. Do I have any nominations for vice president?
Madam President, I would like to nominate Mr. Charles Quinn as our vice president of the board.
Mr. Quinn, do you accept?
I accept.
Thank you. Do I have any other nominations for vice president? Hearing none, congratulations, Mr. Quinn. Next up, we have our secretary. Do I have a nomination for board secretary?
Madam President, I'd like to select Mr. Lane Lurcher, President, Secretary, excuse me.
Mr. Lurcher, do you accept the nomination for secretary?
I do, Madam President.
Thank you. Do I have any other nominations for secretary? Hearing none, Mr. Lurcher, welcome to the executive offices. We have our treasurer. Do I have a nomination for board treasurer?
I would like to nominate Mike Keeling as the treasurer.
Mr. Keeling, do you accept?
Yes.
Thank you. Do I have any other nominations for board treasurer? Hearing none, tag you're it, Mike. MSBA delegate. I will accept a nomination or nominations for MSBA delegate.
I would like to nominate Ms. Janelle Rao.
Janelle, do you accept? I do appreciate the opportunity to be a voice for our district at a state level, so I do accept that. But I am happy to take other nominations if anyone is interested. Shoot, it's me. I do appreciate the opportunity, thank you. At this time, I would entertain this is our new slate of officers for the next year. Look forward to serving with anyone and for the continued great work. At this time, I would entertain a motion to adopt the agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Mr. Harn. Do I have a second? Mr. Anderson? All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. All right, citizens' participation and statements.
Thank you, Madam President. The district has not received any requests for citizens' participation per Board Policy BDDH.
All right, next up we have our citizens' update, military liaison update. Mrs. Plummer.
Good afternoon, Madam President. Fort Leonard would like to give a huge thank you to the board and the district for participating in National Purple Up Day on April 15th. We love that the district is where the orange and black meet the red, white, and blue can also be purple. The Army has launched a new app for garrisons. The My Army Post app can be downloaded in the Apple and Google Play stores now. You can select the Fort Leonard Wood community from the Select Community dropdown and see real-time updates, elect for post notifications, announcements, PCF's information, and gate information. A quick reminder from the Fort Leonard Wood Visitor Control Center, real ID requirements are in place for entering post. If you do not have a real ID and wish to enter post for any reason or have been submitted for a pass to pick up, you will need to bring supplemental documentation with you, such as a social security card, birth certificate, or a passport. A full list of approved supplemental documentation can be found at home.army.mil/wood under the visitor information sign onto the right side of the page. Couple fun events that we wanted to highlight for the month of April. This Saturday on April 26th, the Engineer Regiment will kick off the Best Sapper competition at Ruby Park with a Sapper in the Park event. Sappers are the elite members of the Engineer Regiment, and 35 teams of 2 from all over the world will literally drop into the park from helicopters starting at 9 a.m. You'll be able to watch as they race through several physically demanding stations and waves throughout about noon. There will be food for purchase, vendors, and static displays on site. Also on April 26th, Fort Leonard Wood at Gerlach Track, we will be hosting the 3rd annual Momsey Palooza event. There are currently about 50 activity stations that will be set up around the track, along with static displays, food trucks on hand for food purchases, and kids' crafts. The event will run from 10 to 1 with lots of music, giveaways, and fun. We'd love to see you out there. If you know anyone looking for a position with Child and Youth Services, there will be a hiring fair on April 30th from 9 to 12 at the School Age Services Building. Bring your resume, references, and social security card, proof of a high school completion, and they will be doing interviews on site. You can apply at USA Jobs in advance to expedite the process. Lastly, the Outdoor Adventure Center will host a Maid Marian and Robin Hood archery competition on May 3rd. Sign up online or at OAC. Pending any questions, that's what I have.
Thank you, Mrs. Plummer, and I understand we will still see you next month, correct? Awesome. All right, district announcements, Mrs. Bales.
Thank you, Madam President. Mrs. Plummer, April is the only month you'll see a lot of us in purple because of our deep-seated competition with Camdenton. But we get over ourselves because we do love military children. So we'll just go on the record as saying that. Welcome to Freedom Elementary staff this evening. We look forward to hearing more about your great work in the Spotlight on Education. April is the month of the military child, and I'd like to thank the USO and Culver's for delivering 7,000 Sundays to our students and staff last week. It was a tremendous event. They did an excellent job, and everybody enjoyed it, and everybody's happy when you're passing out ice cream, so it was great. Waynesville High School students will present the musical Margaret's Mind at 7 p.m. on April 24th, 25th, and 26th at 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, April 27th in the high school auditorium. Spring Festival of Nations will be held on Friday, April 25th from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. at Waynesville High School. Please save the date for Community Salute to Service, held Wednesday, April 30th in the gymnasium. We'll be recognizing South Central Missouri High School seniors who will be serving in the military or entering a college JROTC program. Kindergarten kickoff will be held May 2nd at 5:30 p.m. at Parker Educational Center. Please come learn how to prepare your kindergartner for a successful school year. Graduation will be held on Friday, May 16th at Tiger Stadium, weather permitting. The last day of school for students kindergarten through 11th grade will be on Friday, May 23rd, and summer school will be held May 29th through June 26th. Registration is now open. I just can't believe it's already that time of year to start wrapping up, but had a great school year and appreciate everybody coming out for all of the events. Thank you.
All right, next up we have our consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve? Thank you, Mr. Quinn. Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Pondrum. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. All right, next up we have our student recognitions. We have from the Missouri School Board Association, we have a scholarship winner right here from Waynesville. And we have Brett Main with the Missouri School Boards Association with us to help present that.
Braden, would you come and join us up here too? I'm going to pass this over to Mr. Main to talk a little bit about this scholarship, but I'm super excited that he's here tonight with us to celebrate Braden and his accomplishments. So, Mr. Main?
Braden doesn't have anything prepared, but I believe in him. I'm going to call on him in a second to hear what he has to say because nobody wants to hear what I have to say. But thank you for having us here. I'm Brett Manning from the Missouri School Boards Association, and this is my favorite thing I do in my job, and it's coming out and seeing your work in action as a school. MSBA's mission is helping school boards ensure that all students succeed, and Braden is the embodiment of that. He is your success, and we couldn't be prouder to give him this scholarship. MSBA is divided into 17 regions, and he is the regional winner for Region 8, which covers a lot of ground. He's also now a finalist for the statewide award as well. So, I'm very proud of Braden, and let's hear what he has to say.
I was not asked to speak. I didn't have anything prepared, but I have a good environment around me. That's allowed me to do this, I suppose. Yeah, just good parents, good schools. So, thank you all, I guess. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
There you go. Here, grab that.
Congratulations, Braden. Yeah.
Can we grab a picture with you all?
Oh, no, yes. I also want to invite Braden's family. I know they're here somewhere to come get a picture with him, too. Yeah.
All right, next up we have Waynesville Career Center Breaking Traditions Award, Mrs. Long.
Thank you so much for this opportunity tonight to recognize our two students from our Career Center who were chosen by the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. This is award, the Breaking Traditions Award recognizes outstanding non-traditional career and tech students, and these are the two winners for Region 6. Just of note, we are the only career center, I believe, that has won both slots for their region. So we want to recognize Tristan Borner from the Health Science Program. And Marissa Esquivel from the Welding and Manufacturing Program.
Thank you for pointing out, Mrs. Long, that we had both of them. I know we're not competitive at all. Next up, we have our Student Council Honors, Mrs. Long.
Yes, it's my privilege to recognize, I'm going to start first with the Waynesville Middle School Student Council, I'll go with them first. They won the recognition from the Missouri Association of Student Councils, the Honor Council Gold Award. If their sponsors, Angela Rugli Garcia and Kayla Atchison, and any of the students that were members of that team can come forward, please. I also have the privilege of recognizing the Waynesville High School Student Council and their sponsors, Josh Mize and Nancy Swick. The Waynesville High School Council was recognized for the Missouri Association of Student Councils Honor Council Silver Award. And these recognitions are made on behalf of the school student councils for recognizing their involvement, not just at the local level, but also their involvement in the South Central District and at the state level as well. So congratulations to the high school as well, if those sponsors. Continuing on the trend of recognizing student leaders, we have representatives tonight, our Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America organization, led by sponsors Caitlin Hawk and Crystal Bohr, had some they had 2 students elected to leadership positions that we wanted to recognize before we recognize their competitors as well. Nakia Kirkman was elected the FCCLA Region 5 Historian. And Faith Bohr was elected the FCCLA State Vice President of Public Relations for the entire state organization. Come forward, please. All right, and they also did an excellent job in state competition this year. Many students placed. We're going to start by recognizing the following students who placed and earned gold at this year's FCCLA state competition. Faith Bohr. Wyatt Carter. Michael Salise. Mackenzie Workman. Mackenzie Henderson. Jolene Smith. They're accompanied by these students who earned silver at the state competition: Abby Augustine. Ginger McElhaney. Evelyn Kelly. And Xavier Hughes. Zaylee Spicer. And these students earned bronze: Destiny Griffin, Vaden Matlock, and Cameron Wright.
Next up, we have our state wrestling competition, Mrs. Long.
Thank you so much. We are very excited and pleased to honor 3 of our wrestlers who not only went and competed in the state tournament this year, but placed. We'll start with Dakota Nix, who placed 5th place in state wrestling. Addison Brown for placing 6th place in the state. And Yisel Perez for placing 3rd place in the state.
All right, next up, we have our special,
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to invite Stephanie Peace up here to help me pass out certificates. I am pitch hitting for Dr. Washington. She had a sudden illness this evening, so I will do my best to not mess this up too bad. Go. So it's my honor tonight to represent our Tiger Buddies, which is a group of high school students who are mentors in the WHS CSS program. Tiger Buddies are registered as unified partners in Special Olympics of Missouri. Special Olympics Unified Sports brings together athletes with intellectual disabilities and athletes without intellectual disabilities to train and compete on the same team. Our WHS Tiger Buddies have also participated in several school-wide and community events this year as well, such as Homecoming, Tiger Festival of Nations, Trunk or Treat, and Polar Plunge, just to name a few. Tiger Buddies promotes inclusion through team competition and practice and has built strong friendships and community between our Tiger Buddy mentors and CSS students. Tonight, we would like to recognize the following Tiger Buddy members for their dedication, hard work, and inclusivity. First of all, are you going to read the names? Am I passing out? Yes, let's do that. She's going to read names. I'm going to pass certificates out.
All right. All right. First up is Danelli Aguilar. Faith Bohr. Sophia Friesmeyer. Calliope Hibbler. Oh, I do not believe Calliope's here. Okay. J. Marie Howard. Xavier Hughes, who's also not here. She's at track. Michael Kelsey Jr. Layla Lyons. Ariana Newkirk. Richard Peace. Kaylee Rhodes. Piper Rose. Anthony Scott. Aylin Stark. Mackenzie Workman. And Caitlin Zamiska. And Yazel Perez. I skipped her.
And then also, real quick, I'd like to recognize the sponsors, Stephanie Peace and Karen Wilkerson.
What a wonderful representation of all the things we have happening in our district. Thank you and congratulations to all those recognized. Next up, we have our Spotlight on Education, which is Freedom Elementary and Mrs. Vernon.
Good evening, and thank you, Madam President. I would like to invite Mrs. Emily Hawks, she's here somewhere, here she is, to introduce this month's classified and certified spotlights. You got yours? Yeah, okay.
Good evening. Our classified spotlight for freedom is Mr. Logan Smith. Mr. Smith joined Freedom Elementary as a co-teaching paraprofessional last school year, and since then he has become an essential part of the co-teaching classroom. Mr. Smith is always positive and willing to jump in at any point for the needs of his classrooms and building. He covers classes with a smile and works well with all age groups. He has found his voice in the classroom and is a third teacher for his students. He creates a strong rapport with all of his students that he comes in contact with, ensuring they understand expectations, are learning, and are growing. His maturity and work ethic are unmatched. And for our certified spotlight, I am honored to introduce Ashley Oliver. As a teacher who stepped into a special education resource position at the last minute, she has shown an incredible level of dedication, resilience, and passion for her students. Despite the challenges, she took on a role with an unwavering commitment to her students' success and well-being. She is more than just an educator. She's a true advocate for her students. Ashley's ability to build strong, meaningful relationships with her students are unparalleled. She takes the time to truly understand each student's individual needs, strengths, and challenges, creating an environment where they feel valued and supported. In addition to fostering these relationships, Ashley works tirelessly to collaborate with her colleagues to ensure that her students stay on track to meet their academic and personal goals. Her willingness to work as a team player and be a voice for her students is remarkable. Ashley Oliver is without a doubt a champion for her students. Her dedication to their growth, her advocacy on their behalf, and her positive, caring attitude make her an outstanding educator. It is clear that she pours her heart into her work, and the impact she has on her students' lives cannot be overstated.
And our collaborative team spotlight, they're all here wearing pink tonight, so if you guys want to make your way around, is awarded to our incredible third grade team, Mrs. Borgos, Mrs. Daly, Mr. Doty, Mr. Scott, Mrs. Kowal, Mrs. Lampkins, Mrs. Moreland, Mrs. Underwood, Mr. Sanford, and Mrs. Werderhausen. This team, go ahead, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. This team goes above and beyond to ensure the success of both their students and their fellow teammates. They're always open to trying new approaches. They are innovative, they're collaborative, and data-driven. They quickly identified that intentional spiraled morning work could strengthen student learning and took immediate action to implement it. At the same time, they worked diligently to familiarize students with performance events, an area of needed growth on the MAP assessment. Their proactive mindset and commitment to continuous improvement make them true leaders within our school community. I am honored to recognize and celebrate their outstanding contributions. Thank you to this dedicated team of educators for always putting their students first. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Vernon, and congratulations to all of those recognized at Freedom. Although my team made me wear the shirts might be my favorite. I don't know if you guys can see those. They're awesome. Next up, we have some staff recognitions. We will start with our master teacher cadre, Mr. Henson.
Thank you, Madam President. If I can have Nikki Daly come back up. I would like to recognize Mrs. Nikki Daly, third grade teacher at Freedom, for being selected as a participant in the Personalized Competency-Based Master Teacher Cadre. This inaugural class of 91 educators from across the state in both public and higher education. This opportunity is being hosted by the Success Ready Student Network in partnership with Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. This professional learning opportunity is designed to equip educators with the knowledge and skills to master personalized competency-based learning through a blend of in-person and virtual experiences. We are looking forward to Nikki bringing back innovative ideas on how we can utilize competency-based learning in our district. Please join me in congratulating Nikki with this exciting opportunity to grow as an educator.
All right, next up, we have Mr. Tronstad to recognize our Transportation Employee of the Month.
Good evening. Congratulations and thank you to all the board members this evening. Tonight I'm going to recognize our April Employee of the Month. It's Sandra Wampler. She's a bus driver for us. Something I like to bring up is as a parent of children, when you bring your student to the bus, most of you don't know that driver. You don't know their past, their record, and it's our job to make sure that the people that work for us fit a lot of roles. One, are they good drivers? Can they handle stress well? No distraction. Do they handle stress well? Are they a team player? And do they care about the children? All of these things that I'm telling you, I feel is what Sandra is. She has integrity. She truly cares about the children, and she doesn't just, it's just not a matter of getting them to and from school. She treats them as if they're her own kids. So I'm thankful that Sandra is part of our team, and I'd like to congratulate and thank Sandra for choosing transportation to make a difference in children's lives.
Next up, we have our community recognition with Dr. Goforth.
Thank you, Madam President. This evening, the district would like to recognize Jenna Blue, the owner of Every Blooming Thing, for their donation of floral arrangements for the retirement banquet and their continued support of the Waynesville School District.
Thank you for supporting our district. Next up, we have discussion items. We're going to start with our winter 2025 sports report. Mr. Ace.
Thank you, Madam President. Okay, so just table of contents, we'll talk about academics. Academics obviously coming first, our competitive success, communication, and some of our upcoming events that we have in athletics this spring. And it's getting crazy because it's almost the end of the year already. Tremendously proud of our winter GPAs and our winter teams. We recognize 3 girls wrestlers that are not only competitively doing what they need to do, but if you look at our GPAs, we've had tremendous GPAs this winter for our varsity athletes as well as all of our programs. Looking on average, we are for varsity lettermen and women, we are 3.49. Our goal is always 3.5. We're 0.1 off of that, so we're getting very close, but that is the highest winter GPA that we have had in 7 years as athletic director here. So continuing to grow. And then when we look overall, we're growing in that area as well, where all of our student athletes are at a 3.39. You saw a lot of the recognitions out here today. A lot of those kids are student athletes. So they're not only doing things in extracurriculars, but also getting it done in the classroom, and that's extremely encouraging to see as an athletic director. We had 56 all-conference, or what we call first-team academic individuals, and then we had 37 second-team or honorable mention individuals. So great numbers for the winter, considering that we have fewer sports in the winter. This is the breakdown, so you're able to look just to see where those individuals are coming from and what sport they're coming from. But we had 113 overall, 65 that were all conference, which is a 3.75 GPA or higher, and then 48 that were honorable mention or second team, which is a 3.74 to 3.5 GPA. Competitive success, we'll go through here. We had all conference, 12 all conference individuals. We had 10 all district, and then of course we recognize the 3 all state girls tonight. So we had 3 all state. Misha District and State Choir, we had 10 individuals that received exemplary rating at the district competition. And then in addition to that, we had a treble choir at the state. They received an exemplary rating, which is the highest rating that they can get. We also had several individuals receive exemplary ratings at the Misha District competition. And we had several groups at the music festival band, the Misha Music Festival, that received those exemplary ratings as well. So we did have 7, Addison Bowling, Sitlali Arzabala, Connor Long, Dylan Leege, Edric Twine, Kayla Courtney, and Juliet Piper, along with Kevin Connor, Landon Boswell, Lily Romero, Michael Samuelua, Seth Stuck, William Figueroa, and Zoe Heacock. And then we had 2 quartets that received exemplary ratings as well. And then we had 4 band at the Misha Music Festival have exemplary ratings, as well as 2 in choir. So not only are our student athletes getting it done, but also those individuals that are in activities in band and choir are doing extremely well. We did have 6 individuals that qualified for the state tournament, actually 7 individuals. Carson Sutphin in wrestling, boys wrestling, Dakota Nix, who we honored tonight, Destiny Oster, Addison Brown, who we honored tonight as All-State, Haley Fort, Gabby Hogue, and Giselle Perez, who we also honored tonight. These are just pictures of the 3 young ladies that we did recognize tonight on the podium at the state wrestling competition. In addition to that, our cheer team actually went to the state competition this year. This is the first year since I have been athletic director and activities director that we had sent a team to the state competition. Our girls finished 4th. I believe there was 18 other schools in our class, so we are the biggest class of schools, and they finished 4th, and our JV squad finished 5th, and I believe there was 23 JV schools in our class, so doing well competitively as well as representing us at games and competitions. And then our dance team has actually started competing in some activities, and this year they received at one of their bigger competitions where there were over 20-some schools, received 1st in hip hop, 1st in pom, and 1st place in duet. And if you want me to explain those to you, I know what they are, and I can tell you what they are. So, I cannot demonstrate, no, I cannot, it's not applicable. We also had 4 signings. So during the winter, we had 4 signings. Actually, just had one recently that is not on here, and having another 2 more next week. But these 4 individuals have signed to go on to compete, and we actually we will have a dance girl that is signing next week, and is going to be dancing and getting a scholarship to dance. So that program has come a long way. But Braylon Scott is going to William Woods for football. Michael Kelsey Jr. will be going to Evangel for football. And then we had Lanaya Thomas and Madison Roberts, who will both be going to compete in track. And if you haven't seen those girls run, I suggest you come to our meet on Friday and watch how fast they are, because they're lightning fast. And their relay is really, really good. Just communication to go over some of what we have. Done a lot of work on our website. Thanks to Marianne and Kat for pushing us to make sure that's constantly updated. But our website now is a one-stop shop. You can get anything athletics at that website. It's really, click on the website, go to the athletic department, and everything that you need is there. In addition to that, if you want updates and you want some of the photos and pictures, sign up for our X account at Wville Sports. You'll get a lot of the updates on there. And then in addition to that, we've been publishing a weekly schedule of all of our competitions. So this is just an example for this week and what we have coming up. But we do this weekly, so everyone can see that. Just some of those upcoming events. This Friday, we are hosting our Waynesville Invitational. I believe we have 18 different schools coming. And then in addition to that, we have our Waynesville Invitational for tennis, where we'll have 10 other schools, and that is Tiger Festival of Nations. Ms. Bales had stated that in events earlier. And then April 29th, our Waynesville Middle School track invite will be on the 29th. And then May 24th, we are actually hosting the Class 4 and 5 District Sectional 3 Championships. So that will be 2 classes, Section 3 championships that we'll be hosting on the 24th, which is the day after the last day of school. So come out and see us. And that is it.
Thank you, Mr. Ace. Is there any questions for Mr. Ace?
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have a construction update from Mr. Harrison.
Thank you, Madam President. I'm pleased to give an update on our construction projects tonight. First one up here is our Liberty Elementary project, and so I've got 3 aerial photos here. This one is on the east side looking west over on the project. You can kind of see the overall site here. So Bloomsdale Excavating currently has the contract for our bid package number 1, so that's currently underway. As you can see, they're doing a great job here in getting the site prepared for construction. The second picture here is, if it'll come up, there we go. This is from the north looking south, kind of over on the east end of the site there, just a little bit closer shot of that. And then I have another shot over on the other side. So as you can see, they've already got a lot of work done getting the entrance in there, and really making a lot of headway. They are, ahead of schedule on the project, and couldn't be more pleased with the work that's being done. So jump into the kind of the schedule here. So phase 1 is the current construction progress that's underway. This is bid package number 1 that I mentioned. Bloomsdale Excavating has the contract on. So July of 2025, we anticipate all major excavating to be complete. And then October of 2025, material haul off and finished grade complete. And then February of 2026, retaining walls complete. So that kind of overlaps with phase 2. Phase 2 is the construction phase of the project, which we do have slated for approval with the contractor for that portion of the project tonight. And so as you can see there, April 21st, which is today, would be the bid approval. And then we would go into contract negotiations and have all the contract documents worked out and bring to the board for the May board meeting for approval. And then they would begin construction in August of 2025. And so the excavator on site currently would have everything wrapped up, ready for that construction to begin. And then the only thing really overlapping at that point is some additional kind of material, additional material haul off, and they'll be finishing up the retaining walls from that first bid package as well. So pleased with the progress, and everything is going well to this point. Oh, and I didn't mention that the substantial completion date overall of this project currently is set for March of 2027. So begin construction, actually constructing the building in August 25 with anticipating date of March 27 of being completed. The high school HVAC project is not currently underway. It will be underway here very soon. The reason I wanted to provide an update on here is because there's some important dates that I wanted to bring out. And we are in the process with the contractor who has been approved to do that work of nailing down the schedule with them. But we do have some tentative dates here that we've locked in with them, and we'll be getting a more finite schedule very soon. But I do apologize in advance to our staff, students, and community. It's never ideal to have your high school campus shut down for any period of time. But you know, there's some major HVAC upgrades that are needed. We're excited to get that work done. So we're doing our best to kind of keep everything open as much as possible. But I wanted to be able to provide this update because this kind of shows the times whenever we may have some limited access. And our contractor has assured us they'll be willing to work with us and provide access as much as possible. So it's just a matter of working with them and ensure that happens. So May 24th, which is the day after school is out, they're ready to come in and get to work on this project. And then so May 25th through May 30th, which is the first week right after school, there will still be some limited access to the building. And then during the month of June, we'll have limited access to the building as well, kind of per request. We just need to double check and make sure that you know, you can get in there and do whatever needs to be done. And then during the month of July, we're anticipating having our main office and counselor offices available for staff to come in and be able to do work out of that office. And then August 1st, we anticipate having the main building complete, and then they're going to be kind of shifting over and completing the auditorium. We anticipate September 15th or earlier on having the auditorium HVAC completely updated. But and then also just kind of let everybody know, so the football fields and the field houses, we have worked with them on that. They will be available all summer. There could be some times whenever some of the parking lot is blocked off, but we'll be coning those areas off to where there'll still be access to get, you know, around to the football area and the field houses back there. And then there also may be times whenever alternate entrances may be used for field house A, depending on different modes of construction there. So I just wanted to provide those dates and put those out there. And like I said, we will be starting the day after school, and we'll have more finite dates coming up here as well. Any questions on any of that?
Any questions for Mr. Harrison regarding the construction update? All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Harrison. Next up, we have our district assessment plan, Mrs. Long and Mr. Henson.
Thank you, Madam President. The district assessment plan is reviewed, updated, and present for approval annually. The assessment plan outlines assessments that will be utilized by the district, use and disseminate the results, as well as test security procedures.
Okay, any initial questions for Mr. Henson or Mrs. Long? All right, next up we have our action items, our fiscal year 25 spring surplus list. Mr. Harrison.
Thank you, Madam President. Administration recommends a motion to declare excess items and equipment as surplus property as presented.
If there are no questions for Mr. Harrison, then I would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Keeling. Do I have a second? Mr. Anderson, thank you. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. All right, next up we have our 2025-2026 transportation route approval. Mr. Harrison.
Thank you, Madam President. Mr. Tronstad and his team work hard on preparing the routes, and so they have those ready for the upcoming school year. And so administration recommends a motion to approve the transportation routes for the 25-26 school year as presented.
My only question is all those animal names. I don't know how y'all do it. Are there any other questions for Mr. Harrison regarding our transportation? If not, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Lurcher, and I have a second over here with Mr. Anderson. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Thank you. We have our Liberty Elementary BP number 1 contract change proposals. Mr. Harrison.
Thank you, Madam President. And so these are all contract change proposals that are presented here tonight. And so upon approval, that would give Bloomsdale, who is on site currently, to the notice to proceed on those contract changes. So administration recommends a motion to approve the Liberty Elementary BP number 1 contract change proposals as presented.
Okay, if there are no questions for Mr. Harrison, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Mr. Harn, thank you.
I'll
Mr.
second.
Keeling, second. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Our Liberty Elementary BP number 2 bid approval, Mr. Harrison.
Thank you, Madam President. And so the district received 4 bids for bid package number 2 of the Liberty Elementary project. After a thorough evaluation of all submissions, the administration recommends awarding the base bid in the amount of $36,975,000, along with the proposed unit prices to Wright Construction for the construction phase of the project. And so with that, administration recommends a motion to accept the base bid and unit prices, excluding alternate number 1 from Wright Construction for Liberty Elementary BP number 2.
Okay, if there are no questions, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Keeling, thank you. Do I have a second? Mr. Quinn, thank you. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. And finally, we have our high school football scoreboard notice to proceed. Mr. Harrison.
Thank you, Madam President. Administration recommends a motion to approve the agreement with BSN Sports as presented, granting BSN Sports notice to proceed on the high school football scoreboard.
Okay, I would entertain a motion to approve. Thank you, Mr. Pondrum. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Harn. All in favor, show of hands. Motion passes. Thank you. At this time, we are going to enter into closed session, closed record, closed vote as allowed by RSMO 610.021, Section 1, legal actions, Section 3, hiring, firing, and disciplinating or promotion of employees, and Section 13, individual personnel records, performance ratings. Do I have a motion to enter into closed session? Thank you, Mr. Quinn. Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Keeling. Roll call vote, please. Mr. Lurcher?
Yes.
Mr. Quinn?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We are in close. Thank you.